93% of managers think they communicate well. Their teams disagree. One of these 5 mistakes is silently destroying your credibility right now, and you won't catch it without watching till the end. A study by Harvard Business Review found that 91% of employees say communication issues drag their leaders down. 91%, that means nearly every manager watching this has a team that wishes they communicated differently. The uncomfortable truth is most managers believe they are great communicators because nobody is brave enough to tell them otherwise. By the end of this video, you will know the 5 communication mistakes that silently destroy trust, and exactly how to fix each one starting today. Mistake number 1: talking more than you listen. When Satya Nadella became CEO of Microsoft, he made one radical change to his leadership style: he stopped talking first in meetings. Instead, he asked questions and listened, and Microsoft's entire culture began to shift within months. Most managers dominate conversations because they feel constant pressure to have all the answers all the time. But Google's Project Aristotle research revealed that the highest performing teams shared one trait equal speaking time across all members. When you talk 80% of the time, your team hears a clear message: my ideas do not matter in this room. Here is the fix: in your next team meeting, commit to speaking last and asking every single person for their perspective first. You will be shocked by the ideas your team has been holding back because you never gave them the space to speak. Mistake number 2: giving feedback that is vague or dangerously delayed. Picture this: your direct report Priya submits a client proposal that completely misses the mark on pricing strategy. You think about flagging it, but the week gets busy and the moment passes without a word. 2 months later at her performance review, you bring it up for the very first time and Priya is blindsided. She is confused, she feels ambushed, and now she does not trust a single word of your evaluation going forward. Kim Scott, author of Radical Candor, says the biggest feedback mistake managers make is being too kind now and too harsh later. Great feedback follows one unbreakable rule: it must be specific, timely, and tied to behavior, not character. Instead of saying you need to improve, say the proposal lacked competitor analysis which weakened our pricing argument, let us fix that together. That single shift transforms criticism into coaching and builds loyalty instead of quiet resentment across your team. Mistake number 3: communicating decisions without giving any context behind them. Netflix's famous culture memo states that context, not control, is how great leaders align their teams at scale. Yet most managers announce decisions like military commands: we are restructuring the team, here is your new role, any questions? When your team does not understand the why behind a decision, they fill the silence with their own worst assumptions. Your thoughtful restructuring suddenly becomes proof that leadership does not care about people at all, and trust collapses overnight. The solution is deceptively simple: always lead with the why before you reveal the what to your team. Explain the problem you identified, the options your leadership team considered, and the specific reason this path won out. Research shows teams who understand the reasoning behind decisions are 4.6 times more likely to perform at their absolute best. Mistake number 4: avoiding the difficult conversations entirely because they feel uncomfortable. A Gallup study revealed that 50% of employees who quit their jobs left specifically because of their manager. And the number 1 driver behind that statistic was unresolved conflict that festered quietly for months. Think about that: half your team turnover might trace back directly to conversations you chose not to have. Managers avoid hard conversations because they confuse being liked with being respected, but these are not the same thing at all. When you avoid telling someone their performance is slipping, you are not being kind, you are being selfish and protecting your comfort. You are sacrificing their professional growth so that you can avoid 15 minutes of discomfort in your office. The best managers I have worked with schedule difficult conversations within 48 hours of the issue appearing without exception. They follow a clear framework: here is what I observed, here is the impact it created, and here is what I need moving forward. Mistake number 5: using the exact same communication style with every single person on your team. Patrick Lencioni's research on team dynamics proved that people process information in fundamentally different ways depending on their personality. Some team members need detailed data, charts, and evidence before they can commit to any plan with real confidence. Others just need the big picture vision first and will figure out the execution details entirely on their own terms. When you communicate in only one style, you are truly connecting with half your team and completely losing the other half. Start paying close attention to how each person responds. Do they ask for more supporting detail, or the bottom line? Managers who adapt their communication approach to each individual build teams that genuinely understand the mission and execute it. One conversation format does not fit all, and pretending otherwise is lazy leadership that quietly costs you your best people. Here is what I want you to do in the next 10 minutes, not tomorrow, right now while this is fresh in your mind. Open your calendar and find your very next one-on-one meeting with a direct report this week. Write down 2 specific questions you will ask before you share your own opinion or push your own agenda. Then think of 1 piece of honest feedback you have been avoiding and schedule that conversation before Friday. Communication is not some rare talent you are born with, it is a muscle that gets stronger with every single rep you take. The managers who master this skill do not just lead teams, they build careers, loyalty, and legacies that outlast them. Start today. Not tomorrow. Not next Monday. Today. That's a wrap, thanks for watching. If this gave you one idea you can use today, hit like and subscribe. See you in the next one.